Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So in this video, we're going to discuss Geeks for Geeks problem of the day, and today's problem is it Fibonacci? And it is an easy level problem. So the problem is pretty straightforward. It says that we already know about the Fibonacci sequence, which is in which the nth term is the summation of the previous two terms. Now they have defined a new series called geeky numbers, and the next term or the ith or the nth term is the sum of the previous k terms, right? So we have been basically given the value of k and we have to find the nth term. This is just our question, and if we are given the value of k, we are also given the first k elements or the first k numbers of our series, right? Because obviously if any number is the sum of the previous k numbers, then you should always have the first k numbers of the series to calculate the k plus 1th number, right? So this is a question pretty much, and it just says that there is a note, special note, and it can be solved in n square, but we need to solve it in O of n, and I'll tell you how to solve it in O of n, and the solution for O of n is also pretty simple. So let us just take this example. I'll take this. So this is our first three numbers 0, 1 and 2. So if I have 0, 1 and 2, now obviously the next term would be the summation of all these three, because the value of k is here is 3, right? Next term would be 3, and the next term would be 6, the next term will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So this way the series will keep on going on. Now how do we do this calculation in O of n? How do we find the nth term in O of n, right? So basically what we have to do is, if you are given the first k integers or the first k numbers, you can just find the value of sum as the sum of first k numbers. So the first k numbers in this series were 0, 1 and 2, so their sum would be 3. Now the next number would always be 3, right? You already know that the next number is 3, right? Till here it is like very much straightforward, because what we have done is we have calculated the sum of first k numbers and we have found the fourth number or the k plus 1th number. Now how do we find the next number from this available information? What we'll do is we will subtract this particular thing from our answer, the first number, and add this particular thing to our answer. So initially our sum was 3, so what we'll do is we'll do sum minus 0 plus 3 and it will become 6, right? So now currently our sum is 6 and our next term would be equal to 6, right? So what do we do next? The next thing we do is, to find the next number, we subtract this particular number and add this particular number to it. So what we'll do is we'll do sum minus 1 plus 6, which will be equal to 11, right? And to find the next number, after 11, what we can do is we can subtract this number and add this number to it. So if we do sum minus 2 plus 11, so that is 11 minus 2 plus 11, 9 plus 11, that should be 20, right? And if we just try to calculate it the other way, we have to find the sum of these three numbers, that should be 11 plus 6 plus 3, that is also equal to 20, right? So this is exactly what we have to do. Is I'll now tell you how do we exactly do it in a code. There's a very popular technique called sliding window or two pointers, you can also say it. We'll be maintaining two pointers, right? So you have been given three numbers or k numbers. First of all, you will find the sum of all these k numbers and add it to the result. Now the pointer I is at this place and the pointer j is at this place, right? To find the next number, what you just do is you do sum minus value, let's just say the vector is v, so value at I plus value at j, right? So this will be the next integer, and you update the value of I and j by I plus plus, so it should be incremented by 1, and j plus plus. So for the next iteration, I will be here and j will be here. Again, to find the next number, what you do is sum minus v of I plus v of j, right? And again I plus plus and j plus plus. You will find the new the new integer here, and it will be 11. So you just have to continue this process till the nth number, till you find the nth number, and this whole process will be O of n. Now let me just show you the code for it now. So what I've essentially done is I've tried to calculate the maximum size that we need. So the maximum size would be maximum of nrk, right? So now I'll just create a vector. In this case, I've created a vector called answer, and the size is the maximum of nrk. Right, now I initialize my sum with 0, and I just try to find the sum of the first k numbers given in the list. And I also store all the first k numbers in my answer. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to store the whole series in the vector called answer. Right. So the first k numbers will be copied as it is in the answer vector, and as well as the first k numbers would be added to my sum variable. Now after all of this has done, I initialize my two pointers I and j with 0 and k positions respectively. Now my for loop starts from k until less than n. This is just a simple for loop, and my answer of p would be equal to the sum that I have calculated. Right. After it, what I'll do is I'll do sum minus is equals to answer of I, and sum plus is equals to answer of j. And if you carefully see, I've done post increment here only. So it will first take the value of I and then increment I afterwards, right? So this is that I've just done it in one line. So I just subtract answer of I from sum and then increment I, and then I just add answer of j in sum and then increment j. So this is the for loop containing that part. And at the end, what I just have to do is I have to print the nth term. So I just return answer of n minus 1. So this was the solution for today's problem. Is it Fibonacci? So today was an easy problem, and it was pretty simple to understand. If this video was of any help to you, you can subscribe to this channel, and don't forget sharing this channel with your friends. So till the next video drops, keep coding, stay safe, bye bye.